Hello students, today we will study about the exercise 3.1 question number 1. That is the topic of standard 10 chapter number 3 pair of linear equations in two variables. Okay. In previous classes we have studied about the various methods to solve the pair of linear equations in two variables. Okay. So now there is a word problem given in the exercise 3.1. And what is the question? See, listen the question. Aftab tells his daughter, 7 years ago, I was 7 times as old as you were then. The statement is over. Next statement is also 3 years from now, I shall be 3 times as old as you will be. This statement is also over. Represent this situation algebraically and graphically. So there are two situations given and we have to represent the two situations algebraically and graphically. So to do that, here we do not know what is the age of the Aftab and his daughter. So as we are now know that the chapter is for the two variables and two equations, so we can assume two variables in these questions. So let's suppose the present age of Aftab is x years and present age of his daughter is y years. Okay, this is A for the Aftab and B for daughter. Okay, so next thing that is given in the question is the age, which is 7 years ago. So what is the age? What was the age 7 years ago? The age of Aftab 7 years ago was x minus 7, and the age 7 years ago, the daughter age was y minus 7. Why we subtract 7? Because here we are talking about the ages which was 7 years ago, right? From the present time. So present age is x and 7 years ago it was x minus 7 and y minus 7, right? In the same way, second situation given in this question is 3 years from now. So what will be the age of both Aftab and his daughter? Right? What will be the age? The Aftab age will be x plus 3 and his daughter age will be y plus 3. Right? So this table is very important to solve this type of questions. Right? Basically, mostly the age type of sums in which we have to solve the age problems, right? This table is very important. So remember this table and try to make this type of table whenever there is a question asked related to ages. Okay, so this is now clear in your mind that 7 years ago the age of Aftab was x minus 7 and his daughter age was y minus 7, and 3 years from now, from present times, their age will be x plus 3 and y plus 3. Okay, so first situation that is given is that Aftab tells his daughter, 7 years ago I was 7 times as old as you were then. See this thing, 7 times, right? So from this we have to make an equation. This is the first situation given in the question. So here 7 years ago is mentioned, so we have to take the ages which are 7 years ago. So the Aftab age was x minus 7 and his daughter age was y minus 7. See, so how we know that where to put this 7? As there is a 7 times is written, we know that we have to multiply with the 7. But to which? The Aftab age or to daughter age, right? Here we have to use our common sense. See, this edge is of aftab and this edge is of daughter. So father and daughter. We know that the age of father is always greater than the age of daughter, right? So to make both the ages equal, we have to multiply 7 with the lower value. And in this case, the daughter age is low. So by multiplying it with 7, now we can compare 7 years ago, age of 7 years ago after age, and 7 times the daughter age. That after tell to his daughter, right? So this is the equation. Now we simplify this. See what we will get. X minus 7 is equals to 7y minus 7 sevens are 49. Okay. So this is x minus, now take this 7y to the left hand side, it will be minus, take this minus 7 to the right hand side, it will be minus 49 plus 7 is equals to minus 42. Okay, this is equation number 1. Okay, second situation that is given, after tell to his daughter, 3 years from now I shall be 3 times as old as you will be. So now we will consider the ages, that is of 3 years from now. So this is the age of after 3 years, and this is the age of his daughter after 3 years. Again here given that there is a 3 times, so we have to multiply with 3. But which side we have to multiply, at after age or with daughter age? Similarly, as we have here multiplied with daughter age, we will multiply it with daughter age, so that these two values becomes equal. Okay, so now to simplify this, we will get x plus 3 is equals to 3y plus 3 3s. Am I? Now take this 3y to the left hand side. X minus 3y is equals to, this is 9 minus 3 is equals to 6. So this is the second equation, right? So this is the first and second equations are the algebraical representation of both the situations given in the question. Now we have to represent these situations graphically. Graphically means we have to draw the graph of first and second equation but on the same graph paper. Okay, so how to do it? See, both the equations I have written here, right? So the first equation is x minus 7 is equals to minus 42, and second one is x minus 3y is equals to 6. Now you know that how to find out the points x and y, that you have already done in standard 9 in the chapter of linear equations in two variables. Okay, so you know that how to do it. So there is x and y, we have to minimum find out the two points such that we can draw the graph. Okay, we can draw the line. So if we take x is equals to 0 in this equation, we will get y is equals to 6. If we take x is equals to 42, we will get y is equals to 12. Okay, we can also find out third point, but it is not necessary, right? Minimum 2 point is required. You can also find 3, 4, 5 solutions, right? Okay. Second equation is x minus 3y is equals to 6. In this equation, if we take x is equals to 6, we will get the y value is equals to 0. And if we take x is equals to 42, y becomes 12. Right? Oh, in this way, also you can find the other values, but here two values are required. That is why I have find out the two values in each equations. Okay. Now represent this on the graph. So notice that all these coordinates are positive. That means only first quadrant of the Cartesian plane is required. That is why I have drawn only first quadrant, right? Now represent this point 0, 6. See, 0, 6 is on the y-axis. So this point is the 0, 6 on the y-axis. This is x-axis, minus x-axis, minus y-axis. This is the origin. Second point is 40 to 12. So 40 to 12 is here, 42 and 12. Okay. So now join this point 0, 6 and 42. 0, 6 and 42. By joining these 2 points, we get a straight line, which is the equation of x minus 7y is equals to minus 42. Now we will draw the graph for this equation. First point is 6, 0. 6, 0 is on the y-axis. So this is on the, this point is on the x-axis. This point is 6, 0 on the x-axis. Second point is 40 to 12. 40 to 12 is again here 42 and 12. So now join both this line, we will get another straight line. And this is the equation of x minus 3y is equals to 6. See here, we have taken here 6, 12, 18. That means the scale of our graph is 1 unit is equals to 6 years. Right? Here on the both the axis x and y, the scale is same. Okay? You can also take the different scale. If you take the different scale, your graph looks different. Maybe it will not intersect, but it must be proper of these values. Okay? You may have different values from this, so that your graph looks different, right? It is not necessary to show that they are intersecting. We just have to represent both the situations graphically, right? Okay. So this is all about the first question. Now we will see the second and third question. Okay? See. So, in the second question, what is the second question? Second question is, the coach of a cricket team buys 3 bats and 6 balls for rupees 3,900. Later, she buys another bat and 3 more balls of the same kind for rupees 1,300. Represent these situations algebraically and graphically. Okay? So, there are 2 things we have given. One is the bat and one is the ball. We don't know the price of each bat and ball. So, let's suppose price of one bat is equals to x rupees and price of one ball is equals to y rupees. So, in the first situation, we have given she buys 3 bats and 6 balls for rupees 3,900. So, from this, we have to make an equation. See. The price of one bat is x rupees, so the price of 3 bat will be 3x. Similarly, the price of one ball is y rupees, then the price of 6 balls is 6y. Altogether, 3x plus 6y, she have to pay 3,900, right? So this is the price, total price of bat, total price of balls, and total she pay 3,900. So this will be the first equation. Similarly, second situation we have given is one bat. Now after some days, she purchased one bat and 3 balls for rupees 1,300. So now price of one bat is x and price of 3 balls is 3y. Altogether x plus 3y, she pay 1,300. Okay? So whenever you make this type of equations, remember one thing, both the side of equal, left hand side and right hand side, the quantity should be same. It means if this type you have taken rupees, then this side you also have to take rupees. If right hand side you have taken speed, then left hand side you have to take the speeds. If you have taken time on the right hand side, then left hand side it also be time. Okay. So this is the algebraic representation of both the situations. Now you know that how to draw the graph. So this is up to you that you have to draw the graph for both the equations. Okay. Now listen the third question. Third question is, the cost of 2 kg of apples and 1 kg of grapes on a day was found to be 160 rupees. After a month, the cost of 4 kg of apples and 2 kg of grapes is rupees 300. Represent these situations algebraically and graphically. Here also two quantities are there, two things are there. We can assume the price. Suppose that price of 1 kg of apple is x rupees and grapes is equals to y rupees. Okay. So first situation, 2 kg apples and 1 kg grapes for rupees 160. So now we know that if 1 kg of grapes apple is x, then 2 kg of apple is 2x. 1 kg of grapes is y, then it is y. Altogether, how much we have to pay? 160. So this is equation number 1. And second situation, 4 kg of apple and 2 kg of grapes for rupees 3000. So 4 kg of apple means the price total is 4x, and 2 kg of grapes, that means the total price is 2y, and total we have to pay is 300. Right? This is equation number 2. So these both are the algebraically representation of the given situation of question number 3. How to draw the graph, that you know very well. So the graphical representation you can do now, right? Okay. This is all about this exercise. Okay. Thank you.